Train, Learn, Live programme is an initiative which we're doing jointly with Middlesbrough College to enable normal bricks and mortar work to allow students to get better training on site, which they don't necessarily do at the moment. But the magic bit is for students to aspire to actually live in the homes that they've improved.
We are so proud of this building. We have every facility you could possibly imagine. But the difference between what you learn here with a tutor in great facilities and actually getting out into a property, working as a team, understanding how the different trades work together, thinking creatively, and actually the sense of achievement at the end of it turns it into a whole different skill and a whole different experience, really. And we're finding that success in getting a job afterwards is much greater when they've had that real project experience.
We look for suitable properties first of all, so assess the number of homes that we may well have empty at the time, and we get them inspected, say exactly what's necessary. We want a home that requires sufficient improvement to engage the students, to make it all worthwhile. We order the materials on their behalf, they collect them, and the college with their supervisors and the students, they crack on and do the great work that they've been doing to date.
Whereas inside the workshop at college everything was simulated, so you were hanging doors in like metal frames. This was actual doorways to hang doors, which aren't always perfect like the frames are in the workshop. They're not always square and you've got to like solve problems that way. Floors are all more complicated, it's not just a simple square box, there's stairs to go around and things, so yeah, you get a lot more experience actually being on site than you do in the workshop.
Communication, coordination, understanding each other's trades, which is what it's like when they actually get a job, wherever it's a building site or whatever it is, they need to understand how other trades work. So it's all those soft skills as well, and that's on top of course, turning up for work, being on time, working as a team, communicating, all of those other skills which they can learn as part of that project.
You've got really passionate individuals at Middlesbrough College. I couldn't compliment them enough. We've got supervisors who are not only looking at quality control when doing the work at Void Properties, they actually have created a professional building site. So the students register in, they've got issues such as communication skills, health and safety toolbox training. And I've got a member of my team who pops down every now and again just to say how progress has been made.
We did see it before and we saw the viewing, and it basically was a disaster zone. From what they have come in and what they have done, it's unbelievable.
One of the things that I see in my job is the amount of money that's available to do this kind of thing from the government, for example, is just not there anymore. So it really is about partners doing each other a favour in a kind of mutually beneficial way, and it solves a problem for Fabric. It gives Middlesbrough College an opportunity, and it's the way of working that two people want to get something out of it, and the people that benefit most are the young people.
You drive around the town, you see the Void Properties, you see the skills we have in the college, and the ability to bring those two things together, solve more than two problems actually in one go. You couldn't do it on your own. You need the support of agencies like Fabric to make it happen.
We always like to keep whatever investment we can in the area, so we don't want to be bringing other people in to do it. We want to be making sure that the young people here have got the opportunity to train, to learn on the job, but also to see themselves in those properties and to see themselves contribute to the community in that way.
Everything I've learned I've needed to use at my current employment, and if I didn't have those skills there wouldn't have been a position there for me. Before I was doing this I was just in basically dead-end jobs, so now I feel like I've actually got a trade and I've got a proper career, and yeah, I couldn't be happier now.
The Void Properties at the end of the day is repairing homes so that can be re-let. In this instance, Train, Learn, Live is doing the repairs, but the students who are gaining something from it. They're gaining experience, they know what it would be like to work on a professional site, and then the passion bit comes with the fact that they may well live in that home.